To create an attribute, go to the catalog section and click on the Create Attribute button. In this screen, we need to enter the name of attribute, select type of attribute if it's necessary to link the attribute to an existing group and comment, and select the attribute options. Click on the Create button. After that, the system gives you a message about successful creation of the attribute and it becomes available in the list of attributes. Let us describe the different types of attributes that we can create in the PIM system. Identifier. This type is suitable for articles number and product identification number. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option and set the maximum number of characters. In the product card, this attribute is a text field that has character limit and identification when it is exceeded. Text field. This type is suitable for text data such as description. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option and the option to use IE and set the maximum number of characters. In the product card, this attribute is a text field which has a character limit and identification of exceeding it's the option to generate text using ChatGPT. Dropdown. This type is used for attributes with a fixed value. To use an attribute, we need to select a dictionary of values for our attributes. With this type, we can select only one value for the attribute. For this attribute, we can activate required parameter option and forbid the addition of values in the dictionary, which will allow you to use only those values that are in the dictionary. In the product card, this attribute is a drop-down list with the ability to select a single value. If the option forbid adding values is not activated, we can enter a value manually, after which it will be saved in the dictionary. Multiple list. This type is used for attributes with fixed values. To use the attribute, we need to select the dictionary of values of our attributes. When using this type, we can select multiple values for the attribute. For this attribute, we can activate a required parameter option and forbid the addition of values in the dictionary, which will allow you to use only those values that are in the dictionary and set the maximum numbers of values used on the attribute. In the product card, this attribute is a drop-down list with the ability to select multiple values, with a limit of the number of values with notification of exceeding. If the option forbid adding values is not activated, we can enter arbitrary value manually, after which it will be saved in the dictionary. Number field. This type is used for attributes with numeric value. For this attribute, we can archivate required parameter option, set the possibility of using negative and decimal values, and set the minimum and maximum allowed value. In the product card, this attribute is a numeric field with the restrictions set during customization and identification. Number field with unit of measure. This type is used for attributes with unit of measurement. To create an attribute, we need to select a dictionary with units. For easy use in the menu, there is a search by unit and dictionary names. For this attribute, we can activate required parameter option, set the possibility of using negative and decimal values, and set the minimum and maximum allowed value. In the product card, this attribute is a numeric field with an additional field with the selection of units with restrictions set during customization and notification. Image. This type is used to store photos. For this attribute, we can activate required parameter options, set option of saving the original file name, limit the maximum file size, select the allowed file extension, and set the maximum number of upload files. In the product card, this attribute represents a set of images with the ability to upload to the browser and drag and drop. Also, the interface, we can change their order and delete photos. Files. This type is used to store files. For this attribute, we can activate required parameter options, set the option of saving the original file name, limit the maximum file size, and select the allowed file extension. In the product card, this attribute represents a list of files, and then we can be uploaded via browser or drag and drop with the restriction set during customization. In the interface, we can delete files. Formatted block. This type is suitable for text data using HTML markup such as full description. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option, the option to use IE, set the maximum number of characters, and use Formatted Text Editor option. In the product card, this attributes is a text file with a text format editor that has a character limit and notification when exceeded, and an option to generate text using ChatGPT. Link. This type is suitable for storing data with links and websites. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option. In the product card, this attribute is a text field, and the public catalog is an active link. Email. This type is suitable for storing an email address and a common format. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option. In the product card, this attribute is a text field with format control with notification of incorrect filling. Phone. This type is suitable for storing phone numbers. For this attribute, we can enable required parameter option and formatting of phone number. In the product card, this attribute is a numeric field with formatting for the phone number with country selection and data format control with notification of incorrect filling. We can find all the attributes created in the section Catalog Attributes. For search, we can use filtering by attribute type and comment, or enter a query in the search bar of the section. In the list of attributes, we can find the information about the name of the attribute, its type, groups it belongs to, comments and categories which is used, and dates of creation and updates. If we don't need any attribute, we can delete it. To do this, we need to check in the list of attributes that is not used in the category. Go to the attribute and click the Delete button and confirm the action in the dialog box. If you haven't found the answer to your question, you can ask it in chat with support or find information in the knowledge base. All information on using the PIM system is presented here, and there is a search for quick access. When creating attributes for the PIM system, it is important to consider the specific needs of your business. Create attributes creation will help you to describe and manage product information in your PIM system and avoid mistake when creating product content. Choose the right one for your business and improve your processes with PIM. Thank you for watching this video, and see you soon!